Hello all you lovely computer scientists. Today is going to be a pretty short video, 2-3 minutes, on a single Python command, and it is the .isprintable. The reason why this command gets its own video is because it's a bit more complex. What it will do is it's similar to like .lower, .title, where it will return true or false based on something inside a string, but isprintable will return true if all the characters inside the string can be printed as they are on the console. I'll explain it in better detail in the actual demonstrations. Thank you very much. Now, as you can see, \n is in our string, and quite easy to realize that \n won't get printed, as it stands for new line. So \r does it return carriage? Yes. Now, when you're working with these strings, you might end up overusing them, and that's where a special command called .isprintable comes in. And what it will do is it will return false if the characters in a string are different to how they're shown on the console than how they are shown and printed. So let me show you. As you can see, .r is not shown as .r. \r is not shown as \r when printed. So we should get false. False. Same goes for \n. False. And if we remove them both, should we get true? True. There are a few other small examples. Squiggly brackets often used for .format. Don't trigger is printable. However, I think f-strings, I don't think f-strings are compatible with .isprintable. Let me check. I think that's how you do f-strings. I'm gonna put since I've tried it. No, f-strings do not trigger isprintable. Well, that's quite nice. And the reason why .isprintable is good is for inputs. Input validation, input sanitation, and input verification. So we might receive an input from the user. Let's say name. Very simple, right? Well, anytime you're giving the user the ability to do an input, you should verify everything. Now, what we could do is if name is printable, we'll just return a nice message. Good. And if it's not printable, we'll return a bad message. Now, obviously, when you're actually using it for validation, verification, and sanitation, you will not just return a message to the user. You will either make them re-input, or change it yourself by removing things like return carriage, things like split lines. So, let's do the inputs. Find the name Bob. We get good, because nothing in the name Bob is otherwise not printable from the console. Thank you all very much for watching the video. I do hope you learned something. If you did, please like, comment and subscribe. And especially comment, because It helps me make better videos for you, better videos for others, and also it's just good to. I enjoy learning how you learn. Thank you very much. Have a good afternoon.